Alright, we're talking about the four spheres of the Earth today. In this tutorial we're going to talk about the atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. Let's talk about the atmosphere first. The atmosphere is basically all the gases surrounding the Earth. So when I talk about that, I mean, okay, here's a nice picture of the Earth from space. There's the surface of the Earth all the way up to this point where you can't really see anything anymore. And that's the atmosphere. Okay? Gases that we can't normally see. The atmosphere is where weather happens. Whenever we have storms or rain or anything, the atmosphere is where this is occurring in. Wind currents are a big deal with the atmosphere because they transport things like clouds a long distance. Okay, if we didn't have that, then most of the Earth would be a desert. Since we're talking about a little bit of that, the atmosphere spreads that water through the water cycle. We remember that the water cycle is basically the sun's rays pounding the earth with energy, making things hot. When water in its liquid form is heated up, whether it's in the soil, in oceans, or in lakes, it will tend to rise. That is called evaporation. Once that water vapor rises up into the atmosphere high enough, it'll start to condense into clouds, and as that condensation increases, pretty soon you have a nice big cloud here, and that water vapor will return to its liquid form in the form of precipitation, which will be rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Alright, let's talk about the hydrosphere now. It's all the water in the world. All of it. I mean rivers, I mean lakes, I mean oceans. Now the big deal with that is that we have ocean currents as well. Ocean currents will transport warm and cool water all around the globe. It's basically the heating and cooling system of the Earth. Let me get back down to here. Alright, now the water cycle is also not just how water is transported, but how the hydrosphere changes. Okay, in oceans and lakes it's liquid. As it evaporates, it is gas. As it condenses, it turns back into its liquid form.